something?
I do. I
Oh,
do.
my
I
access?
have this special. I have this special access to the
I got the free.
special Slanted Brow Show page.
I would have paid for the platinum if somebody would have told me.
Ooh, we should so do that.
Ooh.
Be a
Platinum.
Slanted Brow Show Platinum member.
Really, and then
Wouldn't that be
justify
something?
the membership. Who's going to come up with what that means?
Well, I'm just an idea guy. I don't.
Oh, yeah,
I don't.
Everybody else be the legs. I get it.
Yeah, I leave all the details to other people. Do what you want with my ideas. Yeah, it's okay. You can have them though. you can have all my ideas.
Oh my God,
they're yours for the taking. Taken.
Do what you
will. Taken in the snatch.
Do what you will. Funny.
All right. Well, we are back again for episode 13 of the Slanted Brow Show. I'm Bernard.
Hello.
Wow. 13. Wow.
Hey.
Hi, everybody.
13.
Good job, guys.
Is this lucky 13?
I don't believe in luck.
Seeing that today is the 13th.
Is it?
And this is show number 13.
It is. It's Thursday the 13th.
Let's not say that it's luck. Just maybe like confirmation that we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. So good job, guys.
Good job. We're doing what we're supposed to.
Real quick.
Yay for us.
You're the best. You're the best. You're the best.
Woo!
You guys are
on. Yay.
Yeah, so tonight we have a lot to cover with only two topics.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
You know how we always do. We always kind of start off with what's good. What's been good. So who wants to kick it off? Any good news?
First, you go.
So this week we've been working on the event that's going to take place tomorrow night at the Avondale Cultural Arts Center. It's the Big Art Party drive-through. Today we were out there setting up all the stations and stuff, and getting everything fixed up for it. It's a unique event, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how well it's going to go. I think she has like 60 some odd cars of people that reserved a spot so far. So, and then you always know you're going to have more that just kind of show up because they just want to see it too, and so that's fine. And so we always take that into consideration. So that's going to be awesome.
Nice.
Great.
You got your fire eating, tool already, and
No, I was going to do that tomorrow. I actually
prep for that.
I haven't prepped for it yet. I've got all day tomorrow because it doesn't start until 7:00 tomorrow night. So I figured, tomorrow I'll check over. It's the little things that I have to do. So I have to make sure that I have enough kerosene, I have enough white gas, and then I have to make sure that I have torches that will last and not just turn into little bitty smoldering pieces of charcoal in the middle of a show. That's embarrassing because it gives a little itty bitty fire. And like nobody came out to see a little itty bitty fire. Right?
No.
It's kind of wussing out a little bit. So, I got to make sure that they're, I've got nice big torches. Everything's ready to go. And then I got to find my fire eating outfit. I got to find that.
What
fire eating outfit?
What is?
I do.
I do. One.
Years ago I was asked to do a show out in Kansas City, and I needed to have like a special little outfit. So I kind of invented one. We made it ourselves. It's this long black tunic. It's really kind of a cool looking thing, hooks right up to here. And then this long, almost Matrix looking coat.
I was just hoping it wasn't like shiny and one piece. I just like
shiny a one piece shiny suit.
When you said my fire breathing outfit, I'm like eating outfit. I'm like, please tell me this isn't like a real like one piece thing, or that
I think that would be funny.
Yeah,
like
that would be
like a zip up jumpsuit. Is that what you're thinking?
It would be flammable. That's what it would be.
Well, that'd be a mistake.
Yeah, that would be flammable. So
I'd only wear it once.
Matrix like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll only wear that one time.
Gotcha.
Yeah. If you want to see it, hurry.
Yep.
Well, Well, Chris, can you at least promise that we can get some video footage of you doing this? Because we would
Something.
love to play this for
Um,
the audience.
if there's somebody out there doing it, yes. If not, like I said last week, one of these nights, what I could do is I could duck out of the show, and then the next time you see my little piece over here come up, it'll probably be me outside somewhere as I have my crew that's in the house
Yeah.
filming me.
Yeah.
Make sure they get it in there.
I think that would be even better. Like have it live. That would be
I think you know
That
what
would.
I'm thinking special Halloween edition.
like 2 months away. Okay. Well, that'll give you time to prep and you and your crew can get everything.
Me and my crew. That's right.
Yep. Don't
Get
forget
my crew.
stage hand. Got
All
it.
my grips.
Sure he's there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sound guys, all of it.
Yep.
That's pretty amazing, though.
Catering.
I really.
Bet you no other podcast has that.
Yeah, that's right.
No, I don't think no other podcast out there has a fire-eating man
fire
on their
eater.
show.
Nope.
Yeah,
Or a glass
woman.
walker.
I do.
I can walk on broken glass too.
Okay, now I don't want anybody to get any wise ideas out there, but
No.
They grown.
Chris, can you
walk on glass, that's on you.
please tell us how to walk on Legos? You know what Legos stand
Oh,
for.
yeah.
but-
Do you know I actually can't do that?
Oh,
we used to laugh about that all the time because we could, in the traveling show I was in, we could like walk across broken glass. We'd have concrete blocks broken over our chest. We step on a Lego and we're hitting the roof.
Yep, it's over.
And we can't do it. We
I
just
don't know
can't
what
do
they're
it.
made of. You know, it looks
Well,
like
you know what then?
no.
Well then,
Man, that is a trick.
That might. I was gonna say that might have to be the groundbreaking trick to separate you from any other out there.
There you go. I have to
Find a
walk
way to walk on some
across
Legos.
I have to walk down a hallway. We have to find a hallway and then just like
Wow.
sprinkle Legos in there and make me walk
Yep.
it.
Can I sprinkle the Lego?
Yes.
Can I
Yes.
put the
Sprinkle
Legos-
it. And
Lego
then on top of that,
sprinkler.
and then on top of that, we had to blindfold him so he can't prep for if he's going to step on one or not.
Oh,
He's
that's
saying
right.
He's
So
saying
I can't tell.
That's,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
wow.
that's torture. That's
Yeah,
torture.
it is.
Let
It
me
is.
ask you this: do you think that
I think we
if the
found
United
something new for the
States-
Spanish Inquisition there.
I was gonna say. I was gonna say, do you think if the United States would issue that as a punishment for people who broke the law, would crimes go down? If like
think
you had to walk.
You know what? I think it's worth trying. I mean, I hate to be a pun about it, but who's it going to hurt? Not me. So I mean, let's give it a go.
I started to say something, but not in front of company, so I'll leave it for backstage. I think that would be great punishment for like cheaters.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
there you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. People who are not honest with their relationships.
Yeah, I think that would be great.
So instead of them walking on Legos, we can have them like strip down to their birthday suits in the dark
Ew, no.
and roll down a hill of Legos.
No,
You know what? I think you could probably roll down a hill of Legos.
yeah,
I don't actually think that would hurt.
yeah,
You don't think so?
I don't think that would hurt. No, when you step on a Lego, it's like all of your body weight
yep,
for that one moment is on one foot.
yep.
Oh,
It's on one
And
foot.
it's like one small point too. So
Yeah. I
Yep.
mean, if you're rolling on Legos, you're dispersing the weight down
That's
your
true.
entire length of your body.
That's
And,
not mercy. No mercy.
They'll probably, as disgusting as it, because see, now I can see it in my head. I'm
Whoa.
visualizing somebody rolling naked down a hill over Legos. And I think what's going to happen is the Legos are, well, they're just going to stick to the body after a while,
That's-
I mean, especially depending on the time of year. I mean, it's hot outside, kind of sweaty,
Okay, no,
when you go to a beach and you get sand in places,
Oh,
yeah,
I'm thinking same thing with Legos,
but it's just Legos.
but
Right.
it's a Lego instead of sand.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, let's just backpedal to the whole thing of just walking down a long corridor blindfolded with Legos
Okay.
as your form of punishment.
Okay. Yeah.
twice.
You
You
know,
got to walk down and back.
yes, down and
Ooh.
back, or you have to pay a fine.
Mhm.
No, just walk on.
Well,
No,
you can
that's
make
just-
it
that's it.
yeah,
You can make it a dead end hallway. Like there's no doorway over there anyway. So it's not like you can get anywhere. You got to come back anyway. So it's like, well, do I have to walk back? Well, yeah, you do. How are you going to get home?
Kind of do. Yeah.
You got to walk back.
We're not demented people. Moving on. What's been good, Shakina?
Yeah, what's been good, Shakina?
What's been good, Shakina?
So, this week has been kind of hard. A lot of people that I'm connected to, we lost somebody very near and dear
Well, I'm very sorry.
to us. So that was really, really hard. I'm grateful I got to see her like a couple of months. It was a couple of months ago, like right before she got married, but it was really, really hard. She was a very, very like pivotal part of my childhood. We're all gonna miss Vanessa greatly. Yeah, there's just no words. I'm not gonna keep talking because I don't want to cry. But so it hasn't been the best week. But I think it just, moments like that makes you, think about and appreciate and really realize the impact a person has on your life. And then it puts in perspective, the impact that you want to have, and, just be grateful for who's in your life and the time that they're in your life. So this week has been a lot of reflection, and I kind of just like stilled myself and, just been in my little bubble and stuff, but it's been good. I am the majority way through finishing up my first program as a life coach, so I'll be able to invite people to take part in that. So that's good, but it's just been a week of reflection for me. So I'm not going to say it was bad. I mean, we're going to miss her greatly, but it's been good as far as like, the reflective pieces and just, being grateful for life.
That's good.
Good.
That's good.
Can I ask you?
Go ahead.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Last week you had said that you had something coming up. You were going to be teaching a class virtually.
Mm-hmm.
Where's has that taken place yet, or is that still in the future?
That was last weekend, and it was really
How did it go?
It was really good, and It was. I think it's amazing anytime that you're able to do, what you were made to do, like the thing that you would do all day, every day.
Mm-hmm.
So it was an amazing experience for me. And it was the first time that I actually like did this on the virtual platform. So I'm like, oh, now that I know how to do it, I know how it goes. I'm gonna be doing more. So it was really great. It was really great.
Good.
Bernard, what's been good?
Hey, so for me, why are you laughing? You think I'm gonna say something crazy?
No, because I just thought you were gonna start like you did last week, like love is good. I'm just waiting. I don't know.
Oh well, I mean, of course.
No, I don't think you're gonna start with anything crazy. We already talked about naked
love is
people
great.
and Legos.
I mean, we can only go downhill from there, no pun intended. But
only get better.
It's only good. I'm gonna get better. But no, I would say like for me, business is good.
Great.
I made a post earlier today talking about how one of my dreams to do some work for Crossroads, kind of like how it just kind of all came back. Like this has been a crazy month where they've been contacting me a lot saying, hey, we need some help.
Nice.
So business is good on that end when dealing with them, because they're the ones that really inspired me to get back into doing film again.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, because I mean, little history about myself. I was doing video when, growing up in church. It's myself, Quincy, and a handful of other people, and we just did video. So like I was like handling like $1,000 of equipment, camera equipment at the age of like 11, 12 years old. So going to Crossroads, seeing what they did, I was like, ooh, I want to be on that level. And so here I am today, doing work for them and working on that level. So
and what a great like testament to your skill that the people that inspired or taught you are now employing your like expertise. Yes. That is amazing. Congrats.
Yeah,
congrats.
It is. Thank you so much.
Looks like we have some people with us. Yvonne,
yeah, we do. We have Yvonne.
Welcome.
Matt.
Hi, everybody.
Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Yep. I will say this and I'll move on. I had Matt on my show last night. He was the first guest for the
on that too.
Yeah, thank you. So like that was really exciting to have him and his wife Lainey on the show, and
Nice.
they were marvelous. Like they do film composing and music, and just go and
Awesome.
check that show out whenever you guys get a chance.
Definitely, I will.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so let's get down and serious about this other topic here. Talking about the reels.
Wheels on wheels.
Yes.
See, you guys said you wanted me to.
Good
Yeah,
job.
he nailed it. He nailed it.
Yeah, I did. I totally nailed that note.
It's like
I didn't think I was gonna get the high one, and then I did it, and I was like, boom,
yep.
man,
I was on top of that.
whoo! Now I can stop sweating.
So who's got the inside scoop on the Reels on Wheels?
So what happened with this? How this got started was this is through the Cincinnati Independent Film Festival people, the Cindependent film people, Allison West and her folks over there. They early on during this whole COVID thing, they had made the decision to postpone this year's and just look forward to 2021, like a lot of people have been doing. Actually, like most all film festivals have been doing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that's always a tough call, and it's I haven't had to do that, so it's probably a heart-wrenching call at the same time. But reading what she's been doing and kind of following that, she kind of took the whole, well, what can we do? Instead of just sitting on our hands and not doing anything about this, what can we do? And so the thought came up was, well, what if we can take independent films out to the masses and give people an opportunity for free to come over and see some of these great independent films that we usually show at the Woodward in downtown. So that's what they did. So they have created this. They call it the Reels on Wheels. It looks like a little wagon that comes up. It's got a screen on it. The projector is actually on the inside of it, so it projects out towards it, and it's free. All you have to do is you go to the Cindependent. In fact, I'm going to go to their website right now, cindependentfilmfest.org.
Okay.
And you can go ahead and order your ticket online right there. They can only accept so many people because they also are trying to follow all the CDC guidelines of groups staying 6 feet apart. Like if you're out there with your family, that's cool. I mean, you and your family don't have to stay 6 feet apart, but you do to the next family over. So they only have so many spots, for you to be able to see it. But it's great.
Cars. So it's not like people are not pulling up in their cars. People are actually getting out.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a lawn chair event. And actually, that's a great question, because that reminds me to tell everybody, when you do, and two, when you go to the website and you order a ticket, they have a frequently asked questions page, and it explains it all for you. But just bring a lawn chair. Bring a lawn chair, go out, sit down, and enjoy an independent film, and enjoy it for free.
I know you can't beat free.
No, okay. So there's their website.
Okay.
There's their website right there for Reels on Wheels. And I think this Saturday, if you get a ticket right now, you will be, they are going to be at the Campsite Sculpture Park on Coleraine Avenue this Saturday. And so if you got a ticket today, you would be signing up for that. So they have one spot left for the 9 o'clock show. They have 5 spots left for the 10 o'clock show. So that's kind of fun. Oh, and then yes, they have right on their website, and we can play it if y'all want. They have a kind of a teaser, little 23-second trailer for an independent film called Margaret and the Moon trailer. It's Margaret and the Moon. It's one of the films that they've been showing this month.
Okay. Come on, technology.
There you go. It's a nice, sweet little trailer for Margaret and the Moon. I like the cinematography in that, from what I could see. So I encourage people to go to the website independentfilmfest.org, and if anything else, it sounds like a great date night thing to me.
Or, I mean, it's free. You can do that with the kids,
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was the other thing that they said on their website. All the films that they do are family-friendly films. Nice. So there's nothing there that you're going to wonder, oh, I wonder if the kids can see this. Nope.
Kids.
It's all good. She made sure that every film she shows is appropriate for everybody. So everybody can see whatever film it is.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's an awesome idea.
I do too. And I think it's like, make the best of a bad situation type thing. You know what I mean? You can still be engaged. You can still, support independent films.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
I never heard of it. So let me ask you this, Chris. Do they have it to where you can choose what you go see, or they have just like a feature, film every month, or how does that work?
They have a feature film every month, so they switch them out, and they'll advertise it on their webpage.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to the webpage because you're thinking, well, this Saturday I would like to go see an independent film because it sounds like fun. So you go there, and they'll actually tell you which three that they're playing this month. So you can go there, and then you can look. I think the trailer that we just saw, I think that's one of them that's playing this month. So yeah, it is, because I was just kind of looking. I'm looking at the website right now. I'm a little looky-loo. So yeah.
Are you able to put the website up, Bernard, or is it like literally reelsonwheels.com?
No, it's
I'll put it up here.
It's independentfilmfest.org.
Oh, okay. See, I'm oversimplified. I would have been like reelsonwheels.com. Come check us out. Come check us out. Can't miss us.
Well, if you go if you go to that web page, you can order a ticket right on the first page, right there. In fact, right on the first page, they actually have a picture of what the wagon looks like that they made to do this. And you talk about fast, that they got this put together so quickly.
So
I mean, they had to cancel, or I don't like to use the word. They had to postpone the festival until next year, and then a month later, Allison and her folks over there are saying, well, here, okay, we have this. This is up and running now. And I thought, dang, you guys were fast.
I love it.
So yeah, they had it up and running, and they've been going. So give them a look and enjoy some independent films.
Yes.
When you're watching independent films, you're supporting people like the three of us that are on your screen right now. And I know that you want to see more of our beautiful faces. So please go support your local independent film industry. Go watch some independent films. Watch us do our thing so that you can see more of this.
Even though technically I've not been in anything yet, although there was Bernard, where I came to be an extra, the wig that I had at the time had a feature moment. I saw it. I couldn't
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
There you go.
I was like, oh, my wig.
There you go.
Hey,
that's
that kind of counts. I got credit somewhere though, so that kind of counts.
Hey, that doesn't kind of, it counts.
Your name is on the IMDb.
I know.
There you go.
So it counts.
It does.
I can't wait to
get
it out there though.
And then too, I was I got together on a Google Meet last night with a local writer, and I won't say his name because I promised him I wouldn't. But we were talking last night, and both of us were just saying, "Oh man, can you imagine all the writers out there and what they're writing right now?"
Oh my
and it's
God.
just like
It's gonna be
the amount of entertainment and stories and imagination that is going to come out on the other side of all this.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, general public, look out.
That's something
You are about to be majorly entertained.
Writers with nothing but time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. Oh,
yeah.
my goodness.
They've got all the time in the world to be thinking of all brand new ideas. And he was even telling me, I just started this, I just started thinking of this screenplay. I don't know how well it's going. I'm like, did you start writing it? Well, not really. I've only written 56 pages of it. And I'm like,
dude, right? Oh, really? What's a Vogue pose? Is that this stuff?
Yes.
I guess like that.
We did that for you, Diana. I love how you all had the music going.
Strike a pose and let's get to it. Vogue.
I learned something new every week. Oh my gosh.
And that's what we're here for. We're here to teach people something new every week.
Oh my gosh. She just reminded me of something.
Oh, that's right.
I got Karen.
Yes.
Do you remember?
Yes.
I didn't that, Bernard?
Yes. And that was kind of a teaser because then you didn't tell us about it. And I was like, well, we're going to hear about it on the show.
And I forgot. Do you care if I talk about it real quick before we go to the next topic?
Go right ahead.
Did you want me to give you an intro?
Sure, Chris. Sure.
I had a Karen moment.
Stop it. Okay. So, true story. Now, you guys know that we've talked about this plenty of times, right? Where we've seen Karens and now they've dubbed Darrens. I almost got Karened over the weekend, right? And you see this stuff online and you're like, what would I do if that ever happened to me in person? Like, you never know how you would respond, right? So I'm at the post office. Now, I'm gonna make it brief, but I'm gonna tell y'all. So I'm at the post office, right? And it just was not the Saturday because I go there a lot, just like having to if I'm shipping orders or just whatever. So I'm there and it's the same like Aggie little postal worker. And this particular Saturday, he was being so difficult. And I said to him very nicely, I said, you know what? Every time I come in here, it's the same thing. You have a chip on your shoulder and you're very rude. I was like, that's enough. I've had enough. And so he was like, I'm like, yeah, it's, and I said it very polite, but I told him, I said, enough is enough. And I'd like to speak to your manager. So a lady behind me was like, lady, it's only, and God, I'm telling you guys, I don't even know, like God took over, right? Because I simply like turned, like it was like slow motion. I turned and I said, lady, this is something totally different. And I turned around because the guy was asking me, well, how much insurance do you want on your package? I don't know how much it's worth. How much is it worth to you? I said, sir, whatever the standard insurance is for a priority package. Lady, it's the same as UPS. It's $50. And I'm like, I'm like, who's talking to you? But thank God, the only thing that came out my mouth was, lady, this is a totally different situation. And I turned back around. And he's like, when I say a manager, he's like, she wants to speak to you. What's funny is the manager happens to be my cousin. Oh. But I so didn't pull the, yeah, we in here card. No, I was still professional about it. I'm like, your work is out of pocket. And I like to talk to you on the side about it. The lady, when I turned to leave after I wrap up with him, the lady's like fumbling through cards like they have nothing to do with anything. I think she thought about it like, oh, crap. Am I about to be recorded? No, ma'am. I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to call you out your name, but I hope you think twice before you speak to someone else because God took over in that moment. The next person, I'm not sure. But you know how like after you leave a situation, you're like, oh my gosh, that just happened. And I think the same day I messaged you guys like, yo, I almost got Karen. And I say almost because she backed off really easily. I don't know if I had like that black woman spin to my head, like, it happened so fast. So I don't know if she felt all that, on me, and I didn't have on a hashtag swerve shirt. I tend to make sure, I'm behaving right
Well,
when
that's
I'm
good.
in my product,
Yeah.
right? I don't want anybody, she ain't swerving the attitude. I ain't have on my hashtag swerve shirt that day. Okay. But thank God I had on Jesus. That's all I got to say. Because, we
Try
talked about
Jesus.
Man.
me. Okay. But it was
Don't
so
try
funny
me.
because, we never know, like, what if we, first of all, you don't expect to encounter that, right? But we've seen it so much. And for it to be like face to face with me in the midst, like literally, that could have been a viral moment because I'm dealing with the postal worker and then I'm dealing with the lady. And I'm like, y'all not about to have me on the internet like that. Y'all not about to do that to me. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it was just like, like you said, try Jesus, but I thank God he stood up in me that day. Okay. Because I got stuff to do tomorrow.
Man.
He was back there fumbling through the cars like, woman, it's not Christmas. You don't need a car for anything. You don't need anything. You thought about it because it could have been stamps everywhere, but
Wow.
but I'm grateful that it was so mild. And I'm also grateful that, God blessed me just to I really honestly, for real, it was surreal because when I heard her voice, you ever like the movies where you feel like you hear this voice out of nowhere, you're like, excuse me.
Yeah.
Right.
This can't be happening right now. And I just turned to her and it was like eye contact. And I'm like, boo, I got bills. Okay. I got a whole bunch of kids. Okay. And I got stuff to do to me. And I think that all of that was translated in that that contact, like, ma'am, not today. Not
today.
Today don't, but I thank God for taking over. Like, this is something totally different, boo. Something totally different. And she went to fumbling through the cards. I, did what I needed to do, had a conversation with the manager, and I walked to my car. But it was just really interesting to have that experience. And then for it to, like I said, I'm not gonna, talk about this neighborhood too, but stuff just keeps happening in Forest Park. We talked about it at Kroger. Your incident was at Kroger in Forest Park. The other Karen incident that I was in earshot of, and then the attempted Karen. And so I'm not against Forest Park. I'm just saying stuff just keep happening around there. I'm not going to be
Park.
Prayerfully when I go back, all is well. Look, and I'm going to smile, and I'm going to say I'm here to do business today. We good? Okay.
Man, I haven't seen one Karen. And I get out. I get out and I see people. No Karen. But if I do see a Karen though, I want 100% full on Karen. I want the Karen like the Karen. No, I want the Karen haircut. I want the Karen jeans to pulled up. I want the whole Karen. I want the whole look.
Oh my God.
That's exactly what I want.
You're being so stereotypical right now. You want the pants above the navel. What's the hairstyle? I'm confused. What is it? A mullet? What is the hairstyle?
I don't know what that is. It's like almost crew, like cut way short in the back type thing. And then goes on.
Karen had a huge bow. You got to watch out for the bows. It's not just the hair. She had a huge bow. It was
a huge bow.
Yeah. So, I just think you just need to be on the lookout and for real, pray for, just the sound mind. Cause you don't know, who you're running into nowadays.
That's right. She is exactly right. That is what I want. See, she knows what I'm saying. She gets it. I want the whole package.
Kristen, then what are you going to do? You're going to, you know what? If you respond the wrong way, guess what? They're going to say, the headline's going to be Karen and Darren, go at it. Don't do that to us, Chris. Don't do that.
No, I will probably try very hard not to laugh.
Larry's? Larry's.
Huh, Larry's.
That's funny. I like the Karen and Darren's.
I call
the Karen and Darren's.
I call the male version of Karen. I call that Donald.
Oh.
And on that note, that's a perfect segue. That's a perfect segue.
Call it Donald.
If you think about it, we can come out the Karen thing and talk about, Trump and, what he's, how he's and what Biden is doing. I'm really interested in, we have quite a few people in here, so I'm really interested in that conversation. I shared my opinion on that in our personal chat. So let's jump into it. Let's jump right into it. Maintain it silly. I'm serious. But
I know.
So who wants to start? Do you all want me to start with my point of view, or?
Sure, go right ahead.
I feel like I have a different one, right? Like I'm all for diversity. I'm all for, people being bold. I'm all for the proper people being in place. But I think Biden kind of shot himself in the foot with this one. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm not saying that she's not a viable pick. Please understand what I'm saying. I'm all for who is right and who's suited and who has done the work to be in the position. So this isn't a personal attack against her at all. What I'm saying is that right now in the climate that we're in, things are very like racially tense. And then you have people, now think about previous elections. When Hillary was running, you had people that ran for Donald Trump because they just weren't gonna vote for a woman, right? So now you have a minority and a female as his running. He's like, you know what I'm saying? And I think that it's bold. I think it's courageous. I think he's, progressive and forward thinking. But I think that he's going to lose a lot of support because of that. I think there's a lot of people that are going to be like, oh, lost my vote. I'm going over there to Trump. I really just, and it's, again, I'm not against her at all. I love it. I'm all for it if she's a viable, candidate. But I think that a lot of people that may have been rocking with Biden are now like, nope, that did it. I even saw somebody on my timeline say, oh, that's who he chose. I'm running for Kanye. I'm voting for Kanye. I'm sorry. And I unfollowed him. But I'm like,
yeah,
I just think that some people he's gonna lose people just because of that, because a lot of people, as we see in this climate, are not progressive. They're not forward thinking. And right now in this climate where there's a lot of people that are just all about their prejudices, that this is now steered votes away from him.
I hear a lot of people saying they don't like her. And
why?
Thank you.
That's my question.
Thank you. Because I don't hear anybody say why.
Yeah,
it's like the first day. It's like we were texting each other like the day after it happened, right? And I spent all morning long listening to, because I can't sit down. Because of what I do for a living, I don't have time to sit down and read everything that comes across. So I have to listen to every single podcast that I can possibly get my hands on. All the people who like her and all the people that don't necessarily like her. But then I see the general public online just saying, well, she was a rotten pick. Why? Because she was.
I told you. People don't need
why? But why was she? So
she's black and female.
So what I'm hearing, though, from a lot of the pundits is that even the ones that don't like her, they still have to agree that the person he picked isn't so left to dissuade the independent or moderate voters out there. And that's what they're hoping to retain, are the independent or moderate voters. Myself, I'm an independent. He retained me. He kept me.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's what he needs to do. Like I've said a million times before, you've got to, they meaning the Democratic Party, have to have something moderate. The road doesn't go both ways. I know I've said this a million times. You can be too Democrat, but you can't be too much Republican. You can still win being too much Republican. Road doesn't go both ways on that one. So the Democrats have to play a little bit of a moderate game. She was a right pick. He couldn't pick. I think the other person that he could have picked was Rice, and I think people were wanting him to pick Rice. I think that would have been too far to the left to pick her. That's just my personal opinion. And again, after they said, well, she's moderate enough, then I started looking. Yeah, she is. She's moderate enough, where she's coming, she can swing towards the center. And I don't know why more Democrats don't get that. I mean, Obama got it. He understood it quite clearly. You know, he was a very moderate president. I mean, come on, people. I mean, he understood, and that's what got him elected. It's aggravating sometimes when I see the Democrats, the rest of them just don't understand. But anyway, I hear that about her. The biggest fault that I hear pundits say about her, and it makes me chuckle to myself, is that she doesn't have any experience, any government experience, because she's a brand new senator.
I.e. Trump. What experience? Okay.
Thank you. And exactly, that's where my head goes when pundits try to say that. Because I say, well, you know, you realize that a reality show guy just got elected. So, I mean, let's not really, you know, I mean, come on. So
if you're going to pick a reason, make it good and be able to back it up. But like I told you, it's almost, you know, it's almost like, and I get what you're saying. I think that if he's banking on the independent vote, or if you have enough people that are just tired of what we've had to endure, then maybe. But if you're looking at some of those same people who voted for Trump in the first place, are they tired enough to go so far left that they're like, anything is better than what we've gone through? I don't know. You know, I don't know that we have enough of those people, you know, that type, you know, with that mentality, or open enough to say, okay, anything has got to be better than what the last interesting person has been.
What did you want to say?
Oh no!
I mean, you paused just for a second. You know,
video goes on long after the show. This is what you call evidence. So
receipts.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's right. Well, what are you thinking, Bernard?
Well, I was shocked, because yet again, it seems like the people who win don't go for picking the person who ran against them in like second place, because to me that will assure a solidified party. Because if you understand like politics, people are like how you said, they are very much, if my person doesn't win, then I'm going to grab all of my stuff and I'm packing and I'm leaving. I'm not going to play anymore. And I think that when you have a situation like this, I think Biden should have picked whoever was like, you know, second to him. You know, just looking at the stats and just looking at the numbers, like it's not hard.
That's smart.
You know, because I mean, for like us, when we play sports like kickball, I'm pretty sure everybody has played kickball at some point in their life. You do not become the captain and you go and you pick the least person out of the bunch to be like, yeah, I want that person on my team. You're going for the next best thing because you want to win. And for me, I don't know if Biden was thinking or simplifying it that way. And maybe he's playing chess and maybe I'm playing checkers. I don't know. But in my simple mind, the way I looked at it, I was like, he should have just went with whoever was in second, you know, and just reassured the people in general, saying like, hey, you know, together we're going to be stronger and we're going to make America better and we're going to win this election. But this right here is a little bit divisive. I do question why people say, I'm not with Kamala or Kamala, whatever how you pronounce her name. Kamala, I don't know.
It was Harris.
Harris. However, I ask people, I'm like, well, then why are people hating? And then they go and they pick out old stuff.
But that's what people do.
And I'm thinking like, and to me, that drives me up the wall. I'm like, how long does a person's record have to stick around for like years and years upon years? And it's like, and you haven't heard anything else. Like you can't pick nothing else fresh from like 2019 that she's done. That was so wrong. What about in the past 4 years? Has she done anything that was so criminal to where it's like, you know what, she can't get my vote?
But
I don't think so.
But you have to consider you have people that are actively overlooking what the current president is doing. So why?
Yes, they are.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're not the people that point.
And he's got a lifetime of that stuff.
Yeah, people that point those fingers don't deal or see or operate from a place of truth. They're looking for what they want to look for, and then they ignore what they want to ignore. So
these are the same people who will look at his Playboy wife and be like, oh, she's beautiful when she's displaying all her goods, but then have a problem with Michelle Obama because she has sleeveless shirt on.
Because
Oh,
you just looking for something.
the first lady shouldn't have her arms bared out like that. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, come
Well,
on.
the first lady we have
hypocrisy.
right now, you can Google her right now and you can find her naked images.
Here, let's just Google her name.
Please
No,
don't.
let's not.
Please don't. Oh God, this is a family show.
Let's just do the test. Here, I will Google Michelle Obama, and then we'll have another window, and we'll Google
And let's see. Let's just pick the first 5 pictures.
How about no? We do. Someone asked, "What do we think about Biden?" Does anybody want to answer that? I think it's Matthew. Yeah, Matthew Brown. What do we think about Biden?
I don't think Biden is a strong candidate.
Not Trump. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, well, but that's what I'm worried about. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen
and you him. Said that.
Yep. I haven't seen him really debate, and that's really what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting to see how he stands up against Trump. As far as his politics, I like the guy. I always have. I really don't have a problem with him. But right here, right now, I need somebody. I'll be blunt. I actually need a candidate more like his vice presidential candidate. I need somebody more like Harris to actually be the person that's running for president, because she has a stronger personality. She's the one who actually should be running. I said it.
But I'm gonna say this: smart though, it's smart to have, because if you look at it, Biden has to be out front, because how realistic is it that we as a society are going to vote a black woman in as president? Let's be clear. Like, let's be for real. We know what it is. But then if you have someone that, if you have somebody that is, oh, okay, well, I can deal with Biden, but you have him with somebody that's strong, she can follow through. You know what I mean? She can follow up.
Yeah.
So, if that's her strength, then she'll still bring that to this position.
Right. But I think that, we've already kind of seen through Michelle Obama, a black woman in the office, because trust and believe Obama was not making all them decisions by himself and with his staff only. He was talking to his wife, and they had a really darn great relationship. So I'm sure she was in his ear, pulling him back, pushing him there and there. So and on top of that, she was probably the most vocal first lady of our time.
Educated.
She was doing her thing. So it's not like we haven't seen a black woman in the Oval Office at all. We've already had a taste of that. So I think that with Kamala Harris, we could see another spicy black woman in there in Biden's ear, and Biden has already been in that VP position. So for him to be able to coach her and to say, like, this is what it was like being second to the first black African-American president, my hope is up. I feel like that, give it some time for them to be able to talk, like Chris was saying. Like, I want to hear what they have to say.
Absolutely.
I think that people are throwing Kamala out way too soon, and they could wind up with egg on their face, because she may say some stuff that would make them have to backpedal and be like, you know what, I was wrong. And how many adults are going to admit to that?
But that's why I said, to reiterate my point, I don't have anything against her personally. I'm all for it. You know what I mean? I'm all for it. I just feel that some people can't handle that. You know what I mean? Hopefully there's not enough people who can't handle it that will, make the decision. But that's a concern for me. So,
Yvonne asked, how is he going to debate with Trump? He has the tendency to interrupt people.
We already know it's going to be a crap show. It's going to be a whole crap show, because but
it is.
And the thing is that Biden doesn't have to try hard. He don't have to try hard. He's going up against Trump. You don't have to try hard. Show up. How about that? Show up. You won.
Right.
Somebody earlier had said that they're waiting to see the debate between Harris and Pence.
Oh yeah.
And I got to tell you right now, I'm going to grab some popcorn. I'm going to get my favorite sodas. I'm going to have a party. that night, because that is going to be some great television.
I'll tell you what.
Great television.
There was a meme, and they had a picture of Pence, like, and the face looked like just holy terror, like him preparing for his debate against Harris. And I'm like, yeah, you're not gonna win against no black woman. Like, come on.
He can't win against anybody that's slightly educated.
Like,
It's Pence.
You're not gonna win a black woman. Wait, a black woman who's had time to get her evidence together. You lost.
Oh my God, receipts.
I'm just saying.
Days.
I'm saying, as a black woman, I can say this. We don't ask questions or come to a debate and we don't have the facts and the proof lined up. I'm telling you. So it's a loss. We got receipts, we got dates, we got phone records, we got it all. So I hope he knows somebody that's gonna coach him. Like, this is how you interact with the black people. And
we know.
And she competitive.
We know how they get coached. Come on, we see their blunders. We know exactly how they get coached. Good Lord.
But yeah, no.
I think somebody's 5-year-old nephew is coaching them, quite frankly. I mean, seriously.
How would you insult 5-year-olds that way?
I mean,
I know some smart 5-year-olds.
Yeah, I know some smart. Yeah, there are some. Most kids are smarter than Pence. You know, I mean, but that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to that day when finally somebody of some intellectual substance can look at them and say, sit down, pissant. It's time for the adults now to do their debates.
Dang.
Chris is going
It's what I've been waiting for. That's why I said I will have popcorn. I will get, you know what? I'm going to make the biggest.
You're going to have a petty pack.
Oh, man. Oh, man. It's going to be. And then when it's all over, I might fire off some fireworks outside just because we're happy, you know?
Wow.
You know, I mean, anything, you know, I think here's what it boils down to in my head.
So funny.
I think I've just been looking forward to the stopping of the dumbing down of this nation.
Yeah.
And holy crap, if we can do it in just a couple of debates, I'm all in. You know?
You know what the scary thing is?
Huh.
The scary thing is that there's been blatant ignorance for all these years so far, right? And people have still been defending it. So I'm hoping that the truth and some integrity and some facts and things come to these debates, and that it speaks to the people that actually, you know, are intelligent and are tired and have voting power and have a say, that they hear that people are united and they go out and they say enough is enough. You're not going to keep making us as a nation look like a bunch of idiots. I said before on a previous broadcast, a friend of mine in Ghana, like literally in Ghana, was like, so your president though, and I'm like, oh, that's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing.
It is
for someone to be the representative of who you are, and though you have nothing in common, this is a person that's speaking for us. Enough is enough. So hopefully, Hopefully, I think this will be one of the most watched. I'm going to tune in. I don't usually do that, you know, but I'm going to tune in. I want to have an experience. Chris, I love that you do the research and things like that. But I'm going to plug in a little bit more so that I can find out some more about her myself.
Everybody should.
Yeah,
everybody should.
I think just we should be educating ourselves and bringing ourselves up. So that we're in the know. So when we go to the polls, it's not just get Trump out of there. We know who we're bringing in as well. So
right, that's true.
I'm praying.
Very, very true.
Yeah. You know, something just occurred to me. When a debate comes up, either with the vice presidents or with the president, should we have a watch party?
I mean, it sounds like a great idea.
Sounds
like a great idea.
It
sounds fun. We can still make fun of.
We'll probably have to be on mute though.
We'll have to be on mute. I wouldn't.
Probably will.
Yeah, I'll probably mute myself because you don't want to hear me crunching on popcorn all day.
Not that. It's just that I have low for a certain someone. I have my tolerance. I really don't really talk about her much, but I can only take so much.
If I'm falling asleep at night and the TV's on and like the news will pop up, and if it's his voice, it wakes me up.
Oh no!
I will wake up out of a slumber and I will turn over and I will just with the remote. I'm like, oh hell no! Oh my god, that was the most annoying thing.
Oh my god!
I mean, I was happy and now I'm not. Oh, it must be Donnie. Okay.
You done nicknamed him Donnie. I can't. Don't do that.
No, actually, I've nicknamed him. If you look at my Facebook page, I have nicknamed him former President Trump.
I've seen that.
With all lowercase.
I've seen
all lowercase.
That. You know, I appreciate the prophecy. You know, that's how I look at it.
Shade.
Hey, right? There's no prophecy in it. I just think that everybody should just get used to saying it and then make it real. Get used to saying it. Throw it. You know what they always say, when you throw things out in the universe enough, it's going to happen. Well, maybe former President Trump will be a former president.
I love your petty, man. I don't ever want to be on the other side of it, but I love your
ever. I support your petty.
His petty. He doesn't even have to think about it. It's just like yours too, Bernard. Yours too. Y'all mean y'all petty. I'm playfully petty. Y'all mean it. When y'all say it, y'all mean it. Y'all say it with y'all chest. That's why I fool with y'all. That's why.
Well, when I say I really hate Donnie, I don't mean it.
Like that. I've never heard you say that.
I don't mean it.
I don't mean it. When I say he can take a beautiful day and turning into nothing in the snap of a fingers, I don't mean it.
I can't.
Oh my gosh. So let me ask you guys this question.
Sure.
Two-parter here. When it comes to the election that's coming up, do you think we're going to see perhaps a lot of closet Harris and Biden supporters that will come out and vote, kind of like with Trump? Like, you know, we didn't see them and then they came out in droves. Could we possibly have that?
Well, do you mean that they're going to stay in the closet? Like they won't come out because it's too comfortable in the closet where they are?
Well,
is that what you're saying?
Scared. Yeah, kind
of. They're scared
sorta.
to come out of the closet? Because the closet is their, maybe that dark closet is security. They like the smell of their clothes hanging in there. Is that what you're saying?
Kind of like that.
Okay. Well, you know what? Unfortunately, we'll never know.
Well, you know what? It's mass season. So everybody can vote and be anonymous. It's mass season. Well, nobody but the people that check your ID know who you are. So throw your mask on.
And especially if it's mail-in voting, nobody's going to see you do it at the kitchen table.
I'm going in person for this.
Or wherever it is that you do it.
I might have to put on 2 masks, but I'm going to punch this one.
Oh, word?
Y'all know I don't go out around people for much, but I'm going out for this one.
Okay.
I didn't know how things were going to go. So just in case, I did fill out the form. We all did. We all filled out the form to have to do the mail-in thing. And then immediately some guy that I'm talking to, and I'm not going to name his name, but he's like, well, Trump's right. I mean, it doesn't work, the mail-in voting. And I said, you do realize that the guy you're quoting actually uses mail-in voting every single time?
Well, here's my concern.
Ignorance.
USPS has been behind. So I said USPS has been behind. So we have the entire nation doing that. How long is that going to take to count the votes? I don't know. Stagger when people can come in like you do any other thing. Like only so many people in at a time. Like no. Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna double the mask up and go.
Oh, there you go.
And place
go stand in line.
There you go.
Them lines are going to be 3 to 4 times longer than they were before.
Than the DMV right now. How about that?
Right.
I remember when in 2016 when I went in to vote, it was ominous. I was My voting place is a retirement home. So I know. So I stopped by on my way to work. You know, it's still dark outside. You know, I cruise up, and you know they always pipe in music, you know, at these homes. And
Yep.
the one they're doing is this. It sounds like an old woman on the PA singing the song "Happy Days Are Here Again." And it was just a depressing way that I was hearing it. And I was standing in line, and some lady looks back at me and gives me a weird look as soon as the song starts. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I hear it too. It's not just you.
Wow.
Let's just do this and get on.
You see Maintain's comment? Exactly.
Mask, headphones, and glasses.
There you go. There you go. Wear your goggles.
Period.
Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. I'm here to do business.
Right.
You could put on your swimming goggles. Yeah.
So here's my other question.
Pull it up. Go ahead. I'm listening.
So here's my other question. When it comes to the debates, do you think that our 45 that he's going to have a tough time when the question
You mean former President
what?
Trump?
Our 45.
Yes.
Go ahead. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
45.
Okay.
Do you think he's going to have a problem with the question that I hope they ask when it comes to the pandemic? Like, what can we do to make things better?
Yes, he's going to have a problem with it.
I thought you were going to ask if I thought he was going to have a problem with continency. And I was going to say, yes, he's getting older. And so he'll have a little bit of incontinence.
Chris, I just heard what you said. Knock it off.
Oh, I think everybody heard what I just said.
Knock it. I just heard.
But no, do you think that's going to possibly like cause them to take a dip in voter support because they just mishandled these past 6 months, 8 months? Think of it this way. And think of it this way. I mean, taking into consideration, we've suffered major loss. We're number one finally in the world for the wrong reason.
Something. Yeah.
For something. So
for something.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
So is it
the people who are pro-Trump, that's not going to change their mind because they don't think, none of them have ever thought that either COVID is real or COVID is such a big deal or, anti-maskers, you can't tell me what to do, darn it. And those people aren't going to be affected by the fact that Trump dropped the ball. Let's face it, Trump dropped the ball in January. And I got to tell you, when he first started getting the memos saying, hey, guess what's coming? He dropped the ball in January. The people that know, they already know. The people that are already pro-Trumpers, the ones that will be standing outside the debate buildings with their Confederate flags and their MAGA hats and everything, they don't. I bet you, and I know what you're saying, Renard, but they don't care.
No.
I just don't think they care.
Here's you asked you asked us, do we think that he's going to have a problem with being asked about that? And the facts are he doesn't like being asked about anything. Mainly because he knows, like we all know, he has no idea. You making it up on the fly. We're the best of everything. He doesn't know. And so when you ask a person who is uneducated and uninformed anything, they're going to be aggressive in their response because you put me on the spot. You want me to be accountable, and I don't like that. And I can't be accountable because I'm not properly informed and I'm not equipped for the position I'm in. So of course, he's going to have a problem, as with anybody that is not properly equipped for what they're doing. And they know that there's a level of expectation there. He's going to have a problem with it, definitely.
What was the what was the interview that we posted? We even posted the link to it last week. The Axiom
Oh my gosh,
interview.
yes.
So he's already been asked the question there, and that was an embarrassment. Chris Wallace of Fox News asked him the question, and that was also an embarrassing moment. And that's with Trump's own people right there, right?
Yeah.
So is he going to have a problem when they ask him?
Absolutely.
He doesn't think he is, but he's living in his own world. Everybody outside of his world is going to see another embarrassing moment.
Yeah. So I think that's
and no,
possibly...
Matthew is right. Facts don't have options. That is correct. Thank you.
Yeah. So I think that's going to work in favor of Harris and Biden, because I mean, this is recent. We're going through it now, and I really wonder if Joe, when he was, in office, and I'm pretty sure you guys saw the video where even Obama spoke about it and said, hey, 5 years from now, something could come, a virus, pandemic, blah, blah, blah. Here's the playbook. I'm like, okay, that means that I'm sure Joe had that playbook at some point, so he may have, some solutions and better answers than Trump will have ever.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Comes up. So I believe that, again, with great reason, Chris, I should have to bring out my popcorn and soda as well, because I would love to hear that specific debate right there.
There you go.
What about COVID-19?
While y'all eating popcorn and drinking soda or pop, whatever you call it, from wherever you from, I'm gonna be over here watching, whispering a prayer the entire time. Lord Jesus, please don't let this happen again. Please not again. We are sorry for whatever we did to bring this type of food. Lord, we're sorry. Please, God. Please.
I'll be drinking.
Favor left for America in heaven. Please loose it now.
I'll be sitting there drinking my favorite root beer, my favorite cream sodas, and then if I ever think that the whole thing's just going to crap show, because then all of a sudden I won't be lifting a can. You'll see a shot glass just come up, and I'll just toss it to the side and go, "We're done, ladies and gentlemen. We're done. Shut it down."
Not a bad kid.
4 more years. Shut it down. 4 more years.
No, don't say that. Don't even speak that. Somebody say emojis. I'm done. We want to hear from you guys. What do you think? Those of you that are in the chat before we wrap, what are your opinions? Does anybody want to jump in and talk to us really quickly? Go live with us.
I know. Before we wrap, right? He let us go 7 minutes over.
Chris, shh. Don't you?
Listen,
don't
I already knew. I've been watching.
Don't alert.
I've been watching. I know.
You know what it is. You have to thank somebody later, because he's a lot more relaxed nowadays.
It's actually 20 minutes fast.
Stop
your clock. So it's actually.
Oh no! Let me get my music cue.
9:47. See,
you better not. Don't come out with the Sandman hook and tap dancing on us. Don't do it.
Hey, nah, I'm not gonna do that.
The chat. Yeah, please don't.
Oh, like last week?
Oh yeah. That was the best outro we've ever had.
You know what?
Hands down.
No comment.
It was. It was the best.
Did we get all the comments while we're waiting for people to see if they want to jump on or anything?
Let's see if anybody wants to jump on. I did post up a link where you can go ahead and hit that link and jump on the show. Don't be afraid if your face is not all together. A lot of our faces are not together, except
mine's
not.
Shakina. You know what? Yvonne says she'll go. You're so funny. Oh, he was like outing her. That's so funny.
Well, come on, Yvonne, jump on. Do us a solid.
Oh, no, you put her on the spot. Yes, join us if you want to. Don't feel pressure.
Feel the pressure.
We don't peer pressure people.
I feel you. Don't even let nobody do you like that. I feel you. That's so funny. I feel you.
Well, if it's any consolation, I don't either.
I knew he was gonna say that. I don't have on a wig. I got mine on, and it's bonded in tight. I feel
have one on either.
I got your back on that one.
My curly locks. I'm still going on 5 months. I am 5 months now without a haircut.
Me too. It's like
Really?
Yeah, I'm waiting. Actually, here's what
right.
I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for my beautiful wife Susan at some point to look at me and say, you can get a haircut if you wanted.
But that's how you know she loves you unconditionally. You better get that good love.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's right.
So I'm not going to get a cut until I get that, and then I'll say, oh, maybe I should get my hair cut. Maybe that'll.
She accepts you as you are. You winning, Chris.
Mm.
You winning.
I'm a winner.
That's a big win.
I'm telling you. That's going to be the test. That's going to be the test. Anybody can love you when you put together, but if I pull this joker off and I clean my face, you going to rock with me?
Right.
I promise I don't look that different.
Well said.
You know, some people, they take the makeup and stuff off. You be like, excuse me, are you the sister? Are you the, I don't, that's why I don't do it out like that. I want you to be able to, like, I'm not out here deceiving people. I see people, they put on 5 coats of makeup. I'm like,
yeah.
Was that true? Like, excuse me, sir. Lady, ma'am, I'm sorry.
They are out here lying. That's what they're doing. They out here flat face
men are lying too.
lying.
I've seen men with fake dreads, fake braids, fake beard. I don't even want them on lives no more. Talking about women with fake dreads. You ain't out here on your kunta, so don't come for us, okay? We out here.
Hey.
I am now going to rip my mustache off.
Do it.
Yeah.
So
Do it.
Yeah. Get a bloody face right in front of everybody.
Well, it looks like everybody's shy again. That's okay. That's
all right.
We're just glad you're here.
Good.
We want to open up the opportunity for you to join us or, have your feedback live. I'm telling you, you got to stay ready, Yvonne. I'm telling you. No, you at home. It's okay. Well, great show, guys. I think we covered everything.
Oh, it was awesome. We covered a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we did. We did.
I loved it. Everybody, again, don't forget, support your local independent film.
Yes.
So
all I'm gonna say is we need to pray before definitely need to be just praying. Period.
Because it is real out here. It's about to be real within the next few weeks. Like it's about to be heated. It's about to be heated.
Yep. He said y'all too pretty for me. I'm done. I'm watching the chat. They are funny. Matthew.
I love you guys.
Can't go out in public looking crazy. I'm watching the chat. Right. Sorry. You were being serious. You said things are about to get real. Sorry, move my camera.
Yeah, I think things are about to get real. And I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it.
It's not been play up until now. It's been real for me. When you had to lock me in my house, when it got real.
Yeah, it's about to be real. Really. I can't wait for 2020 to be really over though.
Oh gosh, this has been real about. We love you too, Maintain. You are so rude. I'm on my way. You are so
wow,
rude.
that just like came out of nowhere.
Yep, because he rude, little petty.
It's like I was just watching everybody, and then all of a sudden I get the orange screen of death.
I'm walking to your house. That's how I'm gonna have to match your petty. I'm gonna have to calm down.
Oh, wait a second. Hold up. Speaking of walking to people's houses, remember what we were talking about last week?
How you know I was okay to be back in the show? You better be glad I was sitting down.
It's a dang good thing I didn't get up. That would have been funny. That would have been funny if he would have turned it on and like Shakina and I are both just gone. Like we're not even there. It's like she's just.
What if I was me at this though? He's never done that. Lamar, it's over. You just did that? Okay. I see you. I'm gonna have to take this. I'm gonna have to take this hashtag swerve shirt off so nobody can identify me in action when I walk over there. That's too much.
Too much.
That's too much. You better give me some notice. 2020